Making his way to the cage, Mateo, no worries, Soto. And his opponent, Moziah, the Spark Clark.
Chosen few, baby.
The capital city ones. That looked like the Marlboro team.
How many people in this crowd do you think voted for Biden? Or
Two.
Kamala?
Yeah, two. Maybe two.
The ushers.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like when I do to a wrestling tournament, like every third dad's got to make America great again. And I'm like, I think there's too many Democrats in this tournament.
It is pro fight time as we take a look at the tail of the tape for our first pro fight here at Chosen Few Fighting Championships number 27. And Ken will introduce the combatants.
3 5-minute rounds of pro MMA action in the flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's fighting out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, representing the Mean Street opponents, Mateo, no worries, Soto. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He's fighting out of Madison, Wisconsin. Representing Capital City MMA, Moziah, the Spark Clark.
Ken said that Mateo Soto is representing the mean streets of Grand Rapids, Michigan. I don't know if you've ever been to Grand Rapids, Michigan. It is not Kingstown.
I can't attest to that, Rich. I'll have to go with Mateo's word on that one.
Yeah. Mateo Soto coming in at 0-3. Moziah Clark 0-2. Someone's O has to go as both fighters looking for their first pro win. And it is Moziah Clark who is wailing away right now. Mateo Soto. Soto's nickname is No Worries. He's got at least one worry right now, and that's Moziah Clark, who is wailing away on him with a right hand.
Moziah Clark wrestled about 2 miles from here at Madison West, had a nice high school career for the Regents. His dad, Clyde, in the corner, was the coach when Moziah was there. And I had a very nice sauna session with Moziah and Clyde yesterday at the gym as he was getting the final weight off to make 125. I'm walking into my favorite place on the earth, the sauna at the Princeton Club, and who do I see? The Clark family in there. I'm like, you must be cutting weight. Like,
You're trying to cut weight too, Joe?
No, I detox now. My weight cutting days are done.
Sauna's good for that. So Clark with the early edge on Mateo Soto. No worries, Mateo Soto.
This is interesting. You go back to, we were talking about CFFC Rich 26. If you recall, it was Clark in the co-main event, was probably up on every card going into the third round and got rocked and knocked out in the third round. And really one of the stunners to the crowd. It was like a hush over the Monona Terrace because he was running away with that one and just got caught and got dropped.
Tell you what, we have seen so far in the amateur career and now the young pro career of Moziah Clark, we've seen the best of him and the worst of him. And everything has happened right here inside of this cage. He's had it all play out in front of friends and family and well-wishers right here in the Madison area. And nobody would love a victory tonight here in Chosen Few Fighting Championships number 27 more than Clark, who would like to get that first pro win in front of all of his friends and family.
Yeah, a lot of local wrestlers I saw in the crowd tonight that had tables. Greg Schrader, former state champ for Madison West, wrestled for the Badgers. He's here supporting. So he definitely has the following. Probably maybe the biggest home field advantage of any fighter tonight is Moziah Clark. He is definitely a fan favorite here. And you see it. He's got the talent. I mean, he had a nice high school career, and he's been in every fight we've called, Rich. He's just made a couple of critical errors at times in the fight that got him out of position and cost him the match.
Absolutely, and that's one of the things about MMA. It could turn so quickly. You could be in charge of the fight all along. One bad move, one mistake opens you up to a rear naked choke or a knockout. Something you just cannot do is let your guard down for a second once you're in that cage.
And the biggest difference, Rich, well, you mentioned some of the striking, but the other one, look at that time where it says round 1 of 3. These are not, you're wondering what's going on with the time. These are 5-minute periods. These are pro fights. So talk about cardio. And look out here. Soto's maybe no worries.
He almost went to tap out, I thought, right there. As that rear naked choke in there for Clark. This might be the end right here. He kind of snuck it in on us as we were talking about other things. Mateo Soto in big trouble right now.
And he's got it under the chin. If Clark just goes elbow to that neck, I mean, he's got him.
And Clark using the hooks as well. Soto trying to stretch out. The more that Clark can keep those hooks in, the better that it's going to be.
Got out of it.
Soto, able to at least get his chin out of there and is out from the choke, but still in a whole lot of trouble right here.
Now you see the double leg ride there. Good position by Clark. He got him. He tapped him.
And that's it.
He tapped him out for his first pro win, Rich.
Wow, Soto could not take any more. He was in trouble from jump here in this fight, and Moziah Clark is able to hear it from the hometown faithful who have been waiting for him to be able to raise his right arm in victory. He will do that with a knot on his left eye, but victorious nonetheless. Moziah Clark with a big win here, his first pro victory, and we will come back and get the official word from Ken right after this on TW.
Back to changing diapers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for these two fighters. Your referee, Tom DeValis, has called a halt to this contest. 3 minutes, 43 seconds of round number 1, declaring your winner by rear naked choke, Moziah the Spark Clark.
Moziah Clark's going to look like he was in a tougher fight than what actually happened, as his left eye is kind of ballooning right now. As let's hear from him.
Jesus Christ. Secondly, it took a lot of people to get me to where I am today. So if you supported me, you do support me, especially if you came to my last 2 fights here. This fight's for you.
You know, you had control for a good portion of that fight, as long as it lasted. Were you surprised that over here you didn't get the tap earlier?
I don't care what happened. I was just thinking about getting my hand raised. That's all I was thinking about.
Well, you did that. You got that, you flattened him out, you got that choke in really tight, and you got a nice little hematoma above your left eye. How's that feeling?
Pretty good. So yeah, this fight was just an apology to myself for losing the last 2. Now I'm back. I'm about to go on a crazy winning streak.
I believe you, and I'm looking forward to it. And you know what? This might be our longest interview ever.
I still do gotta take a piss though.
All right. All right, Moziah the Spark Clark, ladies and gentlemen.
Moziah Clark with his first pro victory, and he is all smiles, and why not, as he impressed the hometown faithful here and walks away with the W. One more fight to go. We have our main event coming up right here from Chosen Few Fighting Championships number 27 of Monona Terrace on TW.